about Ruffhead is how agile and nimble and quick he is. He's got explosive legs and can obviously launch at the ball. And you're right, Lee, I think if he can get the ball at the highest point, Morris is in trouble.
Here's Johnson, running it up to half-back. Still going, Johnson. Wanted to shepherd, wanted to kick in the end. Run down by Rioli. Now, was he held too long? No advantage. Rioli will get the free kick. Johnson comes up limping. Tried to do a little too much. Rioli just across the ground. Now, Young is dangerous here. He's a long kick. Runs to 50. Puts it towards the square and beyond. Big leap at the back from Renouf. It falls in front. Hargrave to the outer side wing. This will be interesting. Hahn leads back. Gets boot to ball. Close to the boundary line. Out it goes. Just under 5 minutes to go.
One of the things the Dogs said at the start of the year, they wanted a hardened edge. And they're certainly showing that now. Well, he's clever enough to miss, buddy, I reckon. Minson. There's a bit of a Muhammad Ali's about him, isn't there?
Is that a defence of the tribunal?
I'm sure he won't call me up. Hahn to Harbrow. Terrific tackle. Rioli picks it up and then goes to Franklin. Well, the really great players kick these.
Yeah. It's been a great. He's had 16 possessions, Franklin, but really it's the goal-scoring ones are the critical ones, and this is the third of them. He's nailed his other 2 shots at goal. He usually kicks the ball a little bit from right to left in its flight, which doesn't really suit this side of the ground.
You're right there still.
Can the champion kick the goal that'll probably win them the match?
That's done it.
Going and going. You betcha. You buddy beauty. Oh.
And I think as the players are resettling at the centre bounce, Lake's actually gone to the other end. Now he has to go forward and see if he can be the getter to win the game. So that is a rolling the dice that probably is necessary late in the game by Rodney Eade.
It's not just technique here, Lee. I reckon it's temperament.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'll get a look at it here.
Just get the feeling, too, this is a real test now for the Western Bulldogs. There's a certain fragility about them in a tight finish. We saw that against the Saints on Friday Night Football. So Lake now is on the forward line for the Dogs. There's still time enough to win it. 3.5 minutes. 79 plays 70. Another goal and, well, it's on again. But the Hawks just a goal away from maybe clinching it. Cross out of the middle, floats one down towards half forward. They're virtually stationary down there. Griffin had it knocked away by Ellis, finds it on the ground. Smothered by Birchall, it comes back to him. Slips a hand pass to Rioli. Quicksilver, untidy hand pass though. Paddling the ball in front, Schoenmakers. Standing his ground, Hargrave. In goes Mitchell. Well done, Hargrave. Gave it to Cooney. Cooney the long ball. Up goes Lake. Down in front, Stratton. Picked up by Gillam. Will they hold at least in the short term? And they've got runners to this side of the ground. Osman to Hodge. Actually, he can run down some clock here. He's got himself a convoy. Goes in short to Birchall. Birchall just forward of the wing. Back to Hodge. Hodge across the ground to Rioli. And effectively, they've milked the clock for about 40 seconds.
It's been terrific, Rioli, over 20 disposals, and when he gets over 20, they're big numbers because he uses it so well.
Luke Hodge actually just
asking what time, how long to go. He asked the bench, how long have we got?
Long enough to get a few more kicks.
Tim's not far from there. He went down to the bench and put his hand on his wrist. So Murphy. Well, Hawthorn attempting a 7th consecutive win. Now, Geelong did that earlier. That was broken last week by the Saints. This would equal the biggest streak so far this season. And this is a body blow if the Bulldogs go down from a top 4 point of view for them.
Absolutely. Well, they would go to 8 wins apiece, so all of a sudden Hawthorn are top 4 and Bulldogs have dropped off a bit.
So Ruffhead, Hahn from the side.
What's been impressive about the Hawks in this last quarter in particular is Franklin, Mitchell, Hodge, Rioli, Ruffhead all standing up there. They're top liners. They're the ones who are producing in the dying minutes of a really important game, and that is crucially important for club morale.
Hawthorn by 9 points. Hooked down behind by Cross. Opening up the space for Cooney. Goes across the ground. Stealing a march on his opponent is Higgins. Gathers the football. Goes back to Hargrave. Hargrave, a thumping kick inside the forward 50. Ball is outnumbered. Got hands to it. Almost the mark. Spills across towards Griffin. U-turn. Hurriedly kicks it down towards full forward. Up comes Stratton. Tackled brilliantly by Gian Siracusa. In goes Harbrow on Guerra. In the back, says the umpire. And Guerra gets the free kick.
Such an important ball to be won there, wasn't it? I mean, there's still time for the Dogs, but you feel like that was a vital win by Guerra. And now with Roughead with the ball, less than a minute to go, it's Hawthorn's to lose, and you just don't think they're going to do it. Roughead kicks to centre wing. Franklin, well done, Grant. Must move it quickly. What's 50 against Buddy?
Oh.
Sums it up.
I still don't quite... He was off the line, and I guess he was... well, he's had problems with set shots. That's a terrific kick. This game certainly has a pulse, very much alive.
Disposal.
The Bulldogs do have 2 spare defenders at the moment, although as I speak they're running forward. The equation is simple, 30 seconds to go. They've got to get it out of here, and they do. Cooney gives it across to Picken. Picken kicks inside the forward 50, will almost. Knocked away by Guerra. Clock continues to run. Higgins in his hip pocket. Guerra and Higgins, it spills behind a leg. Missed the footy. Roughead close to the boundary line. We're down to 9 seconds. Clock will stop at 7. We've got a boundary throw in close to the interchange gates. It needs clean ball, long kick and a mark.
Boyd gets that ball. Wood bends his back, goes long as the siren sounds. And we've just seen the best game of the season here on a Friday night.